year when Siena comes to the legendary Taps Gallagher Center on Friday at 9 p.m. The Saints are this year's preseason pick, and they will square off with head coach Joe Mahalik, to my right, the nation's leading scorer, Sharon Fisher, sophomore Tyrone Lewis, who has a knack of scoring against those Siena Saints, and senior leader Stanley Hodge, 3 integral parts of last season's MAC champions. Friday's contest is also a rematch of last year's MAC championship. So needless to say, it's a big game here inside the Taps. And Coach, what are your thoughts on the game?
Well, we will show up. We're going to be there. You know, it's kind of early in the year to be calling this a really big game, but you can't help with your emotions to get involved and to get so excited. It is a great rivalry. We had a great game with them last year, the championship game. The ESPN people, after the game, thought it was one of the best championship week games, the conference championships. So you just can't help get excited. And of course, they are pick number 1 in the league, and so we have that score to settle. But it is early. We're proud of where we are right now. We think we're playing pretty good. But as I told the team on the way back, on the bus on the way back from New York City this past weekend, I think the best part about our team is that we can get so much better, particularly defensively. I mean, if we defend the way we defended this past weekend, it's going to be a long night for the Perks on Friday night. But we're excited about where we are. We're excited about Friday night. You just can't help but with the situation the way it is, to be so excited. And looking forward to it.
Open it up for questions to anyone?
Coach, we talked about it before, but as far as, you know, what's allowed you to have the success at this point in the season, anyway, you have a lot of questions, particularly at the point guard position, but the answer to those have helped everyone else, of course. Is that fair?
Well, yeah, we were talking earlier, and I can share the same thoughts. We scrimmaged 2 teams earlier this year before the season. We scrimmaged St. Joe's and we scrimmaged Robert Morris. Robert Morris just handed it to us. And I can tell you for the next 2 weeks, we had a lot of serious questions to be answered about our team. But what's emerged and evolved over these last few months is a really good chemistry and a situation where the pieces of the puzzle have kind of settled in. These 3 guys, again, I'm putting words in their mouth, but I think they would tell you that Anthony Nelson at the point guard has been a big reason for a lot of our success, because when you have a good point guard, it allows your scorers to score, it allows your players to play. And these 3 guys are able to do the things that they do well, knowing that they can trust and rely on a really sensational freshman point guard. I mean, he's 14th in the country in assists. He could probably do a little better with his turnovers, but he's 14th in the country in assists, and we're still waiting for Sharon to get 14 assists. Although the other day in Manhattan, I was telling these, make sure you're laughing at it, okay? I was telling these guys that he threw some unbelievable passes. In fact, he surprised Benson a couple times. I mean, you know, he threw some passes. He looked like Magic Johnson or something. Usually, he looks like Tragic Johnson. But Anthony has helped us again. Helped these 3 guys just do what they do. He loves to pass, doesn't care about shooting, and he's been a great surprise.
Are they gonna step up, or?
You know, you would think that a senior would know he's not supposed to get hurt. It's the least he can do is not get hurt. But Stanley did turn his ankle a little bit the other night, and he's kind of nursing his way through that. It's getting better every day. It's still got to continue to get better for him to be able to play Friday night. We would never want to put anybody in a situation where they could hurt themselves more, and of course, hurt the team. Stanley wouldn't do that. He wouldn't want to play with hurt the team. He sat Sunday. He really only played about 10 minutes on Friday night, and then the decision to sit on Sunday was, part of it was, let's make sure you don't hurt your ankle more, so that it becomes a nagging injury the rest of the year. Because if we can win a game or 2 without Stanley, but to win a championship, we're going to need Stanley to be almost 100%. So, but I think that's the only one right now.
Benson had a terrific game in Manhattan. How exciting to see him do so well. We always say from last year to this year, Benson's the most improved player, I think.
He really has, and you know, you talk about the pieces coming together and everything falling in place. You know, he really worked hard over the summer. He gained some weight. You know, some people have to make sure they lose weight.
Coach, how hard has it been, or has it been hard, the last couple of weeks not looking forward to this game?
I mean, that's a good question, and it's funny because Siena plays tonight, and they had a TV game on Sunday we all watched, and they were asking the coach after the game about our game Friday night, and they still have one to go. So there's a lot of build up for this game. Yeah, that's hard to do, but I think our team understands that we don't have a lot of margin for error. As good as things are going right now, I think the reason they're going good is because we know that the things can turn around if we don't stay focused and do all the little things to be good. You know, these three guys right here, everybody sees them score points and get rebounds and win games, but what people don't see is how good these three guys are off the floor. I mean, just terrific leaders, all three of these guys. I mean, all three of them are like your EFIs. But these three guys, they could run our film session. We're going to watch video today. They could run. The coaches wouldn't even have to be in the room. They could run it, and they see things that they're ahead of them. They see things that not the average player wouldn't see. They could run the film session. They're teaching the young guys how to win. Just in every way, shape, and form, these guys have been great leaders, all three of them. And you know, it's all the intangibles that make you a good team. So.
Is there any questions for some of the players?
Yeah, if Sharon and Tyrone and Stanley, what does it mean to you to be playing on ESPN, and what has that meant in the past when you were in that situation? You can go first, Tyrone.
It means a lot to play on ESPN. I mean, it's a national attention out there. Not too many people get to see us play, so it's a great opportunity for people to see how we play, the type of style that we are, and see what type of team it is. So it's very important to play the type of game like this on television.
I mean, it's gonna be good for our younger players because I mean, all three of us we played on ESPN before. We played the championship game, but it's gonna be good for the younger guys to get that type of experience. So, I mean, if we do make it to the championship game, they've already played on ESPN, so they're not gonna have that pressure of playing on ESPN in the championship game. And I mean, it's just gonna be good for everybody to see what Niagara has.
I have to be cheap. No, I was interested in the article in the Gazette this morning about the AP rating. So.
Well, somebody gave us a vote to be in the top 25, and you know, we're not a top 25 team yet. We're just not. It's nice that people recognize that we're doing well. Hopefully, these guys don't think we're a top 25 team yet, because we're not. We have a long way to go if we're going to be a top 25 team. And as I said earlier, if we didn't defend like a top 25 team this past weekend, I can tell you that. So, but it's a nice recognition. People are noticing us out there, and you know, it just makes us hungrier. And you know, I was saying to Adam earlier, the nicest part about this is we're having so much fun. I mean, we can't wait to watch tape together. We can't wait to get on the bus together. We can't wait to play those games. And this just makes it more fun that people are recognizing us.